Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Night Warfare, brought to you by the Armature Dragoons. I'm excited tonight. I'm excited to be back with you. Why? Because we have brought a new enthusiasm to Epic Armageddon. Epic Armageddon, Jervis Johnson's classic game of high-scale, epic-scale Warhammer 40K battles. I was sharing with Velker, who, by the way, finished up school today, did very, very well. He's now a sophomore. Oh, my God. My wife is not terribly pleased that she is now dealing with a sophomore. But I was telling him, I said, it's been a real joy to see people that I just didn't know were into Epic suddenly just light up and say, hey, let's give that a shot. Or I remember this and I liked it. Let's play it. Let's play it some more. Hey, Red. Just taking one example, I think I said to Chrono, who's with us this evening, I said, Chrono, this is so cool. And I think your response was, yeah, for a lot of folks in your generation, 40K generally, the universe was kind of a gateway into the hobby, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, that's I got into it through, well, I started out with my friend, who's sort of an older brother figure to me, got me a D&D, and then a bit of Warhammer Fantasy Battles with the Bretonia Skink set they had out, and also some Warhammer with Trinidad's Imperial Guard. And I ended up playing out for a while around the turn of the century. Ooh, I can say that.
That's actually not that recent, honestly.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, no, that was like yesterday. No.
I had the Mechanical Turk and I had an interesting conversation because I never heard, I played Rogue Trader. I have Space Marines with beaks. I love pointing that out to the staff at the Warhammer store near me every time I go, and they're like, oh, can we see them? And I bring them in. They're not well painted, but they're mine. And so we did a lot of that, and then I played the mess out of 2nd edition, even as it drove into the hideous corridors of cheese that eventually came to dominate that scene. In fact, one of the tournaments I participated in here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, was called Cheese Fest, which was bring your most ridiculous 2,000-point army. Nothing, as long as it's in the codexes, it's legal. Nothing will be excluded. So that was, that I played all through that, and then I kind of lost it until they came out with Space Marine, which I knew only Space Marine. I never knew as Epic. I bought Space Marine. I bought Epic. I never bought Epic Armageddon, which is kind of interesting. I've had to go back and recollect. And I saw Armageddon come out, or Apocalypse come out, which, Joe, did you buy that, or did you just see that?
No, I bought it.
Okay. Which GW, in its inimitable fashion, released and then promptly dropped. So, but yeah, now, what's that?
When it came out, I said, I'm going to break out my Epic stuff.
Hey, Andrew.
And then they dropped it.
Yeah, and then they promptly dropped something which people liked, So it's very strange. It's very strange. But that's really not why we're here, is it? No, it isn't. We are here tonight to play games, because that's what we do. But we are going to play Epic 40K, actually Epic Armageddon. And we're going to have yet another of the training scenarios. I'm very excited. I am deep in the middle of building our first really big battle, and I've already set up the campaign for the battle for Armageddon. So I hope y'all like Epic 40K or Epic Armageddon, because we're going to be doing some of it. It'll be in the mix, so it's going to be with us for a while. I hope you enjoy it. So tonight, we have brought together some of the folks that have played it before, and some of them who we were just talking before we went on the air have dived back into the literature. I'm curious. We have tonight Dalinor. Good evening.
Kill for the living.
Oh, kill for the dead. Like it. That is just the call of the Luna Wolves, is it not? Along with Lupercal?
I believe so.
We do not, of course, speak of them as the Sons of Horus.
No.
And so you've not played this, right? This is your first run.
Yeah, it's my first run.
OJ has definitely been with us. Chrono's been with us, and Joe has played with us in the past. But we're going to have to refresh his memory. I'm correct on that as well.
That is correct.
Excellent.
It's been over 10 years.
Oh my goodness! All right. So everything here is inches, not centimeters. So that's how we made the compromise, because that's right. There's no way I was going to play an epic scale. Why would I? I can play with full on 40K scale. They're actually 156 scale, I think. 156 scale miniatures, if I recall correctly. What do we have here? What are our forces? Well, it's a training scenario, so it's Astartes against Astartes. We have Blood Angels. We have Force Barbiel, which is, as you can see, a tactical squad with their rhinos. We have Force Balon, who is tacticals with their rhinos. We have Force Basilisk, which is a group of speeders. We're going to have to talk about speeders. Yes, we will. We have Force Barbiel, who is our guy in a dreadnought. He is with them. So he activates with them. He is an attachment. And here in the back, Force Baelish, which is a group of land raiders. Quite nasty. They are also transports, but we got to talk about some of those things. What do we have over here on the side of the White Scars? We also have a dreadnought, tactical marines, speeders, and land raiders. I forgot to mention, we also have commanders. With Force Jubal, you will see there is a commander. We're going to have to talk about what that means. He's got a power weapon, which is a macro weapon, which gives him a bonus attack. He has this stand has an invulnerable save, and he is a leader. Do we have such a thing for my Blood Angels? Yes, they are my Blood Angels. Well, of course we do. It's with Force Balon, with those same abilities. So let's go through and learn some things about the new guys that we're dealing with. Skimmers. Some units are noted as being skimmers. These units are equipped with devices that allow them to hover a short distance above the ground so that they can fly over terrain that would slow other vehicles down. They do not follow any of the rules for aircraft. Skimmers may ignore dangerous or impassable terrain as they move. They may not land on impassable terrain, and if they land in dangerous terrain, they must make the terrain test. You can't stop there. They may move over friendly units, but they may not land on them. Enemy units and zones of control affect them normally. It may declare that it is popping up at the start of any action it takes, including when it goes on Overwatch. It may not pop up as part of a sustained fire or a martial action, but it may pop up when it goes onto Overwatch. This counts as movement for the purpose of triggering Overwatch. A skimmer that is popped up pops down at the conclusion of the action. Skimmers on Overwatch do not pop down until they make their Overwatch attack. Skimmers with a transport capacity may not embark or disembark while they are popped up. Oh, Jervis had to write that rule.
Paratroopers.
Because you know somebody used it.
Yeah, it's just, I was like, yeah, I'm 20 feet off the ground. Jump out.
They're fast groping.
Hey, when you
They
have
are
a
Space
faction like
Marines. 20 feet, that's nothing.
when you have a faction like the Orcs, you got to state it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Do those have any skimmers?
I don't think they do. They've got the copters. Do they count as skimmers?
Yeah, they have the copters. Yeah.
They might. A skimmer that is popped up is assumed to be flying high enough that nearby intervening terrain that is closer to the skimmer than the target does not block LOS. Okay, so that's a big one. And it's, again, a very simple Jervis rule. If it's closer to you than the target, it doesn't block LOS. Just measure the distance and check. If it is nearer to the intervening terrain, then the line of fire is not blocked. Skimmers may always choose to use their firefight value in an assault, even if there are enemy units in base contact. If they do this, the enemy must use their firefight also. This represents the skimmers lifting off the ground out of reach of the enemy unit.
It's you can't touch me rule.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
And it's one of the things that makes Eldar strong.
Yeah, because all their stuff is skimming.
Skimmers. Yep.
Yeah, obviously our boys over here in Forest Valley, they are a light vehicle that is also a skimmer. I don't suppose that surprises anyone. About light vehicles. They include unarmed vehicles when the crew is exposed to enemy fires, such as buggies and Space Marine land speeders. The only difference between light vehicles and armored vehicles is that light vehicles can be affected by AP fire. In effect,
Okay.
they count as infantry targets against AP fire and armored targets against AT. They rely on their speed and agility. Their saving throw is based on those factors rather than on the thickness of any armor. This aside, their saving throws work exactly the same way and will be ignored by macro weapons, which we'll be getting to in a second. There are some things on this table now that have reinforced armor. These are protected by armor many times thicker than that found on most armored vehicles and have extremely robust internal construction too. Because of this, they still take their saving throw when hit by macro weapons. In addition, they may re-roll a failed save against any non-macro weapon hit, including those inflicted during an assault. It's pretty nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Commanders. I'm just kind of getting these things as I scroll through. Commanders. We do have commanders. What's this?
Are they elite? Oh, they are commanders, right?
Yeah. They have different kinds, as you know. And some units and characters are noted as commanders. They can order up to 3 formations to follow them when they make an assault, as long as all the formations have at least 1 unit within 5 inches from the commander's formation. You make 1 initiative roll, counting a -1 modifier if they have any blast markers. If the test is failed, the commander's formation gets a blast marker and must make a hold action. So he takes a blast marker if he fails, but the other formations are unaffected and may take an action. If it is passed, then all 3 may take an engage action. They are counted as a single formation. A 2d6 is rolled to resolve a combined assault. If the attackers lose, then each formation is broken. If they win, then each receives a number of blast markers equal to the casualties. So it's pretty crazy.
And I think dreadnoughts are walkers, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. We are now going to be speaking of invulnerable saves, though. Invulnerable saves, because leaders have these. Certain units get an invulnerable save. They have protected devices or supernatural vitality. I love this. This is Jervis going, yeah, they've got something. It's very good. It's a very good something. To represent this, you get a second save of 6+ if they fail their first save for any reason. You may take this second save against any form of attack, even attacks that would normally not get a save. No modifiers ever apply to the second save. It's a 6 or nothing.
So that includes macro weapons then.
Correct.
Yep.
You don't get a basic save against a macro weapon, but you do get an invulnerable save.
Yeah.
Walkers, like the man said. Some vehicle units are noted as being walkers. They are able to negotiate dangerous terrain more easily than other vehicles. They may re-roll any failed dangerous terrain tests. That's what they do. Extra attacks. Those leaders have an extra attack. Units armed with these weapons receive a number of extra attacks equal to their plus. For example, an assault weapon noted as having extra attack +2 allows the unit using it to make 2 extra close combat attacks in an assault. Sometimes it's a random number, like a D3. Macro weapons. Some of the weapons in Epic are absolutely huge. They're macro. These weapons are collectively known as macro weapons in the rules. Only units with reinforced armor or invulnerable saves receive a saving throw against them. Any other type of target does not get it. Macro weapons that can be used for shooting attacks do not have AP or AT firepower. Instead, they have a macro weapon value. You should roll to hit normally when firing a macro weapon. They can affect any type of target, so it's just the base number. Any other type of target that gets hit does not get a saving throw. Covering saves are negated. However, the -1 to hit does apply. Units, this is so wicked, by the way. Bear this in mind, folks. Units on board a transport vehicle destroyed by a macro weapon only get a save if they would have had one if they were hit by the weapon directly.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Burn straight through them.
Yep. Yeah, you're just gonna. Yeah, the thing we've already seen. We've seen it over the weeks we've been playing this, and it's a lot of fun. Is these things don't hang around much. You know, there's not exactly a lot of fussing about. So, all that having been said, I think we cover all this stuff.
I think we didn't cover leader, which is different from commander.
Leader ability. Where do we find? If you got it, read it. Otherwise, I'll.
I should have it here. I was just looking at it a minute ago.
Leaders. There we go. Some of them are noted as leaders. Oh yes. If a formation has a leader, it may remove one extra black blast marker for each leader in the formation when it regroups or rallies. Which is nice. Which is a nice thing to do. One extra blast marker. I miss anything else? We good? Shall we proceed?
I think that's it.
Well, we're all equal here, so we know our strategies are our strategy ratings are both 5s. We have initiatives of 1, all the same.
We haven't showed. Well, I know what side I'm on. I'm not sure if you.
Yeah, we'll get there just a little. I'll let people pick once we get there. There are going to be objective markers, obviously. Let's see.
I object.
Stop it. All the Space Marines, of course, have the "They Shall Know No Fear" features. We knew that. Holy cow! That I just realized that the Space Marine Land Speeder is a macro weapon at 5+. Ooh.
It's a multi-melter, right?
Yeah.
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 Only 15 inches range, but
Yeah, but still, get close enough. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything unique. Okay, good. With that all said, what we're going to do with this, I think we're going to do the 3, aren't we? We're going to do the 3? Yes. We have objective tokens. We have the first objective, which is here. This station. This command post right there. Listening station, whatever you want to call it. And then you have markers. One is here for the White Scars. And one is here for the Blood Angels. There you go. Dalinar, seems like you've picked the Blood Angels. I know Chrono wants to be White Scars. Joe, who would you like to be tonight?
I'll be White Scars.
All right, join with Chrono. OJ, you okay being a Blood Angel?
I sense heresy.
Very good. The White Scars are sus. They have top knots. I'll let you. So you've got a bunch of toys to divide up. I'll let you figure that out.
Now, do we have to place this somewhere?
You will after you figure out what you're splitting up.
I mean,
Jim, I'm sorry. You said that this was the.
Yeah, that comm center. That is the first of the 3 objectives. Yes, sir.
let's see.
You have to
OJ.
2 of the 3.
Giorgio, good evening.
Right down the middle here. You want the right side? Or you want the left side?
It
Look at
matters not to me. However,
It matters not to me. Yes, Yoda.
Hey, Andrew.
You want the
You
Dreadnoughts
are
to win,
Napoleon.
Peter.
Make your decisions, oh great commander.
I'll take.
You know what? And if you wanted to, I'd be happy to take all the infantry, or vice versa. So you don't have to.
I'll take the land speeders.
However you think best.
I will
break
take
things up.
Yurga with the.
What do you want to do? Take the infantry and I'll take the vehicles?
If you want it. I'm
Oh
just
no,
saying,
Barbell. He's part of this group though.
Yeah, remember your Dreadnought links to one of your units.
Yeah. I didn't mean
It's
we had to
an
do it that way,
upgrade.
Ron. I would just throwing that out as I'm not opposed to that either. If you want to do it that way, so.
I guess I'll take Yurga. And I guess I'll take the.
Oh yeah, because I forgot we have these guys back here, the basilisks.
I'll take the.
Right.
Yeah, if you want to take, yeah, we can do
Landers,
that.
I guess.
You take these
Sure.
these guys here, and I'll take them and the basilisk.
Okay.
Those are not basilisks. Those are land raiders. That is forced basilisk.
Oh,
That's
force
forced
basilisk.
Baelish.
What I meant to say. I was going to say. I was
Yeah.
like, wait a minute, they don't look like basilisks.
They are not. All right.
Oh, Baelish. Oh boy, am I reading it wrong? My glasses. Where are they?
Then we get to the next question, which is indeed, as was suggested, the placing of the markers. We have one there. Players must now set up another objective 45 inches away from other objectives. I'll let you dice. Low roller has to place 1d6.
Oh, low roller. Oh, that'd be me.
Low roller. He's got a low roller places first.
No, low roller died. Oh, that was low roller. Never-
Crown rolls a 5.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Hey.
don't you want Chrono to go first? Have to place his?
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see where I'll put this.
You know that's the only high number I'm gonna get all night.
That's true.
I gotta sit back here behind this building.
That is clearly 45 inches away from anything else.
It is.
Locked. All right, your turn, Delano. Hiding these in buildings.
I'm not in the building; it's behind the building. It's very.
Well, I'm yelling at Dalinar at this point.
I mean, you could put it in the building if you wanted, or on top.
Of course.
Of the building. That was
I am doing.
Yeah.
As we know in Epic, there's not a whole lot of verticality that goes on. It's just kind of up and down for things like the speeders.
Right. Oh, it was just supposed to be inside. It just got stuck up there.
That's fine.
I remember buildings being actually very, very key when we were playing way back when.
They provide, they block line of sight, and if you can go inside them, they provide cover. That's about it.
Right. Yeah.
Minus 1 to hit is a big deal. Honestly, because everything.
Oh no! No. But here's the thing: we've been playing a lot of Space Marines, and I posted this because I was building our big battle on Armageddon yesterday, and I realized, holy cow, the Imperial Guard has an armor save of 0.
Yeah.
It was like and I do remind you, by the way, once we get into setup, that if you want your tactical Marines can come on in their rhinos, 2 to each. Oh, and Joe, and I suppose for Ron too, we play the standard house rule that you can only get cover off a given vehicle may only provide 2 units the cover bonus when they're in contact.
When they're in contact.
Yeah, we were trying to prevent what I've heard described as the porcupine problem.
Oh, everybody hovering around the... Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. What's the deployment
And I've been
zone?
reading the rules, so...
Well, what was that, Joe?
What's the deployment zone?
Oh, forgive me. The standard deployment area is 15 inches from your game edge.
Okay. Alright, so pretty much up to this first building on the left.
So if you want to arrange yours somehow, OJ.
Giorgio sent me over 9,000 points of orcs.
There you go.
During our deployments, are we?
Mm-hmm. Hit him.
Chrono, I'm going to go ahead and get on Team Spades, just in case you want to chat.
15 inches off the edge?
15 inches, sir.
These are these are bone basic land speeders, right?
Yep.
Not tornadoes or typhoons.
No, these are straight land raiders. Yep.
Land speeders.
Raiders. Oh, I'm sorry. You're over there? Yeah. Yeah, those are straight land speeders. Sorry. I don't know why you would be talking about what I was looking at.
It's all right. Oh, wait. What's the scout? I've got the scout rule.
Oh, yes. There.
What's the scout rule?
We always forget. I always forget something. I scrolled right past it. I know I saw it. Not as alphabetical as I might have liked. Some units are noted as being scouts. These units are trained to operate on their own. They only have to remain within 20 inches of another unit from their formation, rather than the 5 that is normally the case. Scouts are trained to spread out so they can cover a wide area, and so therefore they have a 10-inch zone of control.
Ooh, that's very handy.
Yeah, it is.
Bear in mind, it applies only to them. It cannot be transferred to other units in the same formation, nor to transports carrying the scouts. One thing I enjoy is that there are some models, particularly Land Raiders and Rhinos, that the model makers in Tabletop Simulator have converted into bags. So you can just place the units inside them.
That's kind of fun.
Is that going to interfere with what you're planning, Ron? I'm sorry.
Nope. Right now, no have plans.
Yeah, I'm like, whatever.
We'll see what happens.
Go out there and shoot
Exactly.
shoot you some blood angels. Let's do that.
Yeah.
No, that's me.
Or you could go out there and shoot you some white scars.
That'll do.
In a most fraternal, friendly, Astartes kind of way.
Losers by the rounds all
Oh,
day.
bolter to the face or a chainsword?
And don't forget, you do have commanders out there. 2 of them. 1 each.
I gotta scoot everybody back a little bit.
So if I get this correctly, skimmers can then just skim right over a building.
Yep. Just can't stop on top of it. Everybody all set? We good?
Nope, not yet.
Keep.
Sorry.
No, don't be. Take your time. Welcome to the party, pal.
This is actually the first time I played Warhammer Miniatures, period.
Is that right? As much as you've
Yeah.
read. So yeah, you're like me. You spent a whole lot more time reading the stuff than actually playing the stuff.
Yeah, Warhammer wise. It's just so damn expensive.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right. We didn't do our official thing. I didn't do my... I've been making it a tradition to figure out how many thousands of dollars of minis are actually on this table.
This one not too much. I
Eh,
would say.
Got
the tactical squads are $60 now.
Yeah.
And a Land Raider? Let's see here.
A zone of control, you said, not zone of control, but formations are 5 centimeters, right?
Inches, yeah.
Or inches.
Land
All
Raiders are $90.
$90 each.
Oh yeah.
So that's, hanging out here with $360 in the back. How much are those rhinos again, OJ? I know we looked that up.
55, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Sound right.
That's right. Yeah. So that's 6...
No, 50. Oh, no, yeah, 55.
55, yeah, so that's 330.
For just a straight up Rhino, there's
Yeah.
some variations that cost a
330,
little
so-
bit more, a little
yeah.
bit less.
So 690 in vehicles. Oh, and check the speeders.
Just a land speed or storm.
Yeah, that's fine.
40.
40 each. Jeez.
40 each.
Yeah.
4 of them. 160, so that's
No,
830.
there's 5 of them. There's 5 of them.
5
Okay.
of them.
Oh, 5 of them come in a pack for that?
No.
Oh,
There's
you got
one
5.
that
I
comes
got
in-
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How
it's
much is
930, and then that's another, and then we've got 2 full tack squads.
Yep.
So
And
yeah,
don't forget your commanders.
yeah. So we're over
One miniature's $30.
Yeah, we're over $1,000 each side.
Yeah. Cheap
No,
for
no,
Warhammer
no,
for
no.
40K. Cheap.
True.
And this is a small battle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is teeny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we begin every turn with initiative to determine who it is that shall go first. Roll for first action. You both have the same strategy, so 1d6 alone will do the trick.
Oh, there we go.
Toronto, I imagine you'd like to go first, or am I wrong?
Yeah, you know what? I think we will go first.
All right, and for Joe will remember, but for Ron's benefit, the actions you can take on a given turn are right here. He is going to attempt, although right now it'll be automatic, he's going to attempt to activate a formation. And then you have to announce what that formation is doing before you attempt to activate it. But again, because Space Marines uninjured have a 1+ activation, they cannot fail. Orcs and, oh my god, Imperial Guard have a 4+?
That can't be right. That was higher than that.
Is it higher or lower, do you mean?
Lower.
Yeah.
I was looking at the net list.
It's not good. I know it's not
Imperial
good.
card for? Well, I'm sorry. With what?
What is their activation number?
Their initiative rating?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
2+.
Oh, it's a
It's
2
2
plus.
plus.
Okay.
Yeah, 2+ for pure
So
gold.
it's not
Yeah.
horrible. Okay.
No.
All right. So Chrono.
Or it's a 3+.
Okay. I'm gonna activate Force Ilcon over here.
And what will they do?
Let me double check how fast these guys move.
25.
Land Raiders?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, 25.
That's
what he said.
I think we'll double move.
Double move it is. Assiduously avoiding that naughty, naughty terrain.
And in this game, I believe you cannot shoot through your own stands, right?
You can.
You can shoot through your own
Mhm.
stands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
It
that's
just
one
damages
move.
your stand a lot. No, I'm just kidding.
It's your first move, right, Chrono?
Yeah.
He's now thinking about his second.
I'm assuming that this thing blocks line of sight.
With the crater, so I think
Yeah.
it's just counts as rubble. I think.
Yeah, it only counts as rubble. All the craters
Oh.
only count as rubble.
Oh, okay, so you can see past them.
Yes, you
Alright.
can. Yes, you can. We decided that last time.
Okay.
I just wanted them because I could set them on fire.
There you go.
I make absolutely no apologies for loving the fact that you can do all sorts of silly things with this.
Okay, that is it for Force Ilkan.
All right. Do you want to attempt to retain the initiative, or are you going again? Or are you going to pass it over?
Do you have anything I think we should pass it just because.
See what they do. Yeah. I agree.
All right, Blood Angel persons. Who do you wish to activate?
Want to activate one of yours, OJ?
Oh, don't matter.
Go ahead.
All right. Oh,
Oh, by the way, OJ, I figured out what the problem was with these guys running over each other.
uh-huh.
It's for whatever reason, these are not set to auto raise. Now they are. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I just cranked out $360 worth of Land Raiders. Go ahead.
Oh, shoot. Hang on one second. I set this guy up on the wrong place because I forgot which force he was part of. My
No
Devastator.
problem.
Oh yeah, yeah. Walk his dead butt back over to the other side.
Wasn't thinking about that when I placed it.
Yeah.
All right. We'll attempt to we will activate Force Balon.
Force Balon, rock and roll. What is their order?
Advance.
Advance.
So with the infantry attached to the outside of the armor, they can still move the 15 inches, right?
Absolutely. We imagine that they are crouching down behind the armor, desperate to get cover of all sorts.
Out of firing range.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ron, you want to try to keep the initiative, or you want to pass?
Let's pass.
All right.
It is passed. Back to the White Scars.
Do you want to wait for a bit longer, or?
Yeah, I want to wait a little longer.
Okay, I'll try and activate. I will activate Yurga or Surga.
You will certainly activate Force Yurga without fail.
We're gonna double move them.
Another double move. Very good. Even in death, I serve.
I love the lighting effects from the fire on the miniatures.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, the only units that block line of sight are war engines.
Not get him around there and get him in, keep him in coherency. So
You know, that is a great shot, Joe. Thank you for that. I'm taking a picture. On the other hand,
Well,
my guy Chrono is going to have to keep these guys even. I'm trying to take pictures here, man.
all right. Yeesh.
Settle down.
Okay, let's move 1, and
Mhm.
then we're going to do move 2.
And one of the things we always do, Ron, is follow Jervis's rule that you should stop at the end of your first move just in case somebody wants to overwatch you.
Yes, I was reading that in the rules. When you do your double moves, you have to do the first move first,
Mm-hmm.
and then do the second move. Yeah.
Just to be squaresies. Can I tell you how awesome it is to be working on rules with Jervis Johnson? I think it's awesome. He sent me a
I
nice.
think it's pretty cool.
He sent me a
Yeah,
nice.
right?
He sent me a nice email today about the open order thing. We'll talk about more.
Oh, neat.
He reminded
But-
me that it is a -1 in melee, by the way.
Yeah, I knew that was still around. I was just kind of like, is that enough? Like,
He thinks so, but
Play test this for, I
he said
guess.
the big thing is don't give them the firing bonus for being in line if they're struck to the front.
Oh, yeah, that would probably do it. Yeah, I can see that.
I think that's
That
about
makes
right.
sense. That does make sense because they're not really concentrated
Right.
enough to do that sort of concentrated volley fire. They're just doing pop, pop, pop.
Crowd skirmishing. All right, so that's it for Force Yurga.
Yep, I don't think anything's in range, so
Keep the initiative or pass it.
we will pass it.
Over to Blood Angels.
All right, I'm gonna move.
Who you gonna move?
My speeders.
Speeders are going out.
Oh, here comes the
They're
speeders.
they're gonna advance.
They're going to advance. Very good.
Meow.
Oh yeah, Chrono.
Now, did I read that?
What?
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I read it right in the rules. Now, when I move them, but they can still go any facing.
You know, it's funny you say this because I was meaning to look up the rule on vehicular movement. I know that infantry can face any way it bloody well pleases.
Pretty sure so can vehicles, but I'll double check.
That it would
I
be.
thought it was also vehicles, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah. They may turn freely as they move.
Okay.
Basically, the same sort of thing. As long as any part of your base / model doesn't move more than your allotted movement,
Just
Right.
so.
do whatever you want. Zoom.
I'm sure Jervis would tell us were he here. They're space guys. Don't worry about it.
Well, but he also has the same rules in that
Valor and Fortitude? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jervis don't care so much about that stuff. He really don't.
Which I like that.
He's like, are you playing a game? Are you having fun? If you're not having fun, then stop doing it.
Exactly.
Just a show should really just relax.
There, yeah, mm-hmm. Keep them laughing as you go. Just remember,
Remember,
the
they're
last
scouts,
time-
remember though, so you have a 20-inch. You've got 20 inches with those guys.
Yeah, you got 20 inches apart with them.
They are scouts, if I remember
Is it-
correctly.
Yep.
Isn't it 10 inches apart, but a zone of
Okay.
control of 20?
No,
yeah,
No, I
I'm
think
with-
it's the opposite. I think it's exactly that. Yeah.
It's 20 Zoc with 10-inch zone control, so if they're 20 inches apart, they basically control the whole area between them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I didn't realize that they were because they just say on the little tip here.
Doesn't it?
Nope.
They scouts. They're scouts.
That's what scouts mean. Yeah.
Sorry about that. If you want to adjust it, go ahead. That's my bad.
No. That's fine. Now I know.
I'm just.
No,
I
it's
gotta.
not
I gotta make
battle.
sure. I gotta get that auto raised in there. There we go. And by the way, Chrono gets the bonus points for making the correct sound effects while moving his minion.
I wasn't moving. I was making sound effects for Ron. I was helping him out there.
Yeah, well, no,
Yeah.
you're being charitable in the bargain.
All right. Passing on.
Passing over.
Alright.
All right.
So
White
that's
scars.
me. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and move Force Kyrgyz.
All right.
All right.
What kind of movement?
I know. I'm looking at their speed. They're 15 centimeters. Okay. We're going to do.
Well, there's the speed of Force Kyrgyz is 35.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong.
Yeah,
wrong thing.
I do that all the time where I'm looking at their range.
Yeah. These charts are a little weird.
It's also on the
My
tooltip.
eyes.
It's also on the tooltip.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, 35 inches. And we're going to do a double move.
Ooh, saucy.
See,
What-
the speeders are going to be remind me of cavalry,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
which means I'm going to be bad.
Stop now.
You probably like the battle bikes they had.
Oh, you know how? Oh my god, it took me a little bit to put that IG force together.
Yeah, I bet. Dude
Yeah, they have
guy.
cavalry.
What's
They
up,
do.
man?
They have rough. They have cavalry. They have cavalry.
Yeah, yeah.
listen,
Leave it to the early GW guys to insert cavalry into 40K.
Yeah, and you'll see them. Trust me, you'll see them.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No. And the fact, how well served is the 40K community on TTS? There are freaking minis for those Rough Riders.
Yep, I got a unit of them.
Okay, so this is actually first move.
But wait till you see some of the big guys I put in there.
Hmm.
I think I got a little bit of everything in that force.
Yeah. As the guy who built the forest, I'm here to tell you.
It's
Oh, what? Should we be building forces?
No.
this is-
This is. I asked Ron and George. Well, actually, I asked for volunteers, and Giorgio and Ron stepped forward just because I was going to build my own forest for this battle, the water processing scenario, and I said it just keeps me a little more honest if somebody else does it. So Giorgio and Ron have both built 9,000 point forces.
Okay, so that's first move.
Yep.
Um, and maybe I didn't need 2 moves.
Not going to make you.
No, I think we'll stay there.
All right.
I don't know. The rule said once they go it. I'm kidding.
Yeah, because that's how we roll.
So we'll do an advance
Maybe.
instead.
Probably rough. I remember seeing a conversion someone did in White Dwarf a million years ago, where they did rough fighter catch and rough fighters on like lizards. Which is really cool. I think they probably kit bashed it with like some cold ones from the fantasy range.
And then some of the original 140K, the Rough Riders are based on whatever the mounts were on the planet. So some were lizards, and some were like an ostrich, like an axe or something like that.
Yeah, poor Mechanical Turk is still traumatized by the early Dark Eldar.
I think
Oh,
I think the only thing standardized about the IG was their lasgun.
pretty much.
And the Liman
Yeah.
Rus. And the Liman Rus.
Yeah.
Yes.
the Lehman
They've had that from the beginning. All right. So the scars, you passing or
I
keeping?
think.
Or do
I
you
think-
want?
Uh,
We're not
I
done.
think we're good.
All right.
Yeah.
Blood Angels.
Go ahead, OJ.
All right. Advancing.
Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you, I'm more than a little proud that this table is 10 feet square.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. I should have named him.
Dreadnought?
The Ancient. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should have.
Volker.
Yeah, that's kind of a Velker roll for sure. All right, that's Force Barbiel. Keeping or passing?
Oh, pass.
Scars.
All right, we got one left. So.
Yeah, we only was so force
Jubal.
Jubal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Those are rhinos. They can move 30.
Are those rhinos filled with surprises?
They are.
Mm.
They are.
Wow.
Let me check.
My Spear Typhoons are nasty.
Oh.
AP 3. Good lord.
What are those?
Last Spear Typhoons.
Oh yeah.
Crunchy outside,
Squishy innards.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Space Marines don't strike me as particularly squishy even outside the right.
Well, that's true.
That's more of an Imperial Guard thing.
All right, a crunchy
All right.
cookie with
I'm
a
gonna
bunch
do
of
2
M&Ms.
moves. Double move.
All right.
Actually, we're gonna do double move and then we're gonna disembark.
That's allowed.
Okay, so first 30 is
One thing you can't do is pass through your own guys.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm allowed to pass through their zone of control, right?
That's a good question. It has never come up because we've never had something that we haven't played with the guys that can do that scouty thing.
Yes, your own Zoc you can pass through. It's an enemy Zoc you can't pass through.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I know you can't pass through your own dudes.
Yeah. No
Okay,
dude.
so-
No dude passing.
So there's 5.5. So that's third. Or actually, he needs to come back 1/4 of an inch. It's not going to matter. Because I've got plenty of movement.
Yeah, and you got plenty of Zoc there, so you're good.
I'm trying to grab this last rhino. Oh, there he is. Uh, 14.1. $15.9. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and how many troops can fit in a building?
As many as fit.
Okay. Second move.
I think our general thing is when you're in the building, you can see out and people can see you. When you're on the other side of the building, you cannot be seen because
Correct.
all that's blocking.
Right.
That is
and
so.
I'll put the troops out in a second.
Sure.
So troops are going to disembark there. And 5 centimeters, right?
Inches, but yeah.
5 inches, yes.
You can go from anywhere on the model, basically. So
Yeah. Well, I can't go into the building, though, with the rhino.
Correct.
right.
So, actually, we're going to move him. If I can grab him, move him over. Okay. And then disembark.
Here they come.
Yep.
It's just going to be all kinds of space marines all over the place.
And I can disembark anywhere on my model, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well, maybe
Okay,
with
so
him-
these guys are going to disembark into the building.
that's fine.
yeah, you got.
There they are.
It.
They just have to be touching the model, right?
No, 5.
No, 5 inches off of it.
5 inches off of it? Okay,
Yeah,
then. Chrono, you just want to set those up in the building with the good fire lanes.
I mean,
Right.
the bottom line is they're in the building and they're going to shoot out and then they're going to get shot at.
Yeah.
You know. So they can do all kinds of fun decorative things. It doesn't matter.
Put the leader not in the front because that means he's gonna get shot first.
Oh, that does matter. That's true.
Yeah. Yep. Here's the other two.
Although, in fairness, he's the first to be suppressed.
True.
Suppression is from the back, damage is from the front. Which is a fun rule, if you ask me.
Oh, can I switch my officer around? I forgot about that.
Go right ahead.
There they are.
And I like how he gave the explanation for that because like
Yep.
usually the guys in the back are ducking more than the guys up front.
Mhm.
Right.
And also, he had to come up with some kind of a system. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, this might matter because 5 inches is they can get that far in. I'm trying to make sure I'm not cheating anyone on range.
Sure.
Are the craters just are dangerous? Or
Rough
are they...
terrain.
Just rough terrain.
Look at them as rubble, I think, is what it is.
Okay.
Close enough.
I agree. Well done, Crown.
There we go.
And they're
You're
there.
in range. You could take some pot shots to the landers if you want. You're in range.
Did he not
But
double
I
move?
did
He
the-
double moved
I
to
did
get there.
double move.
Yeah, but it's only -1. Is AT
Minus
stake?
1.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your
Okay.
AT? What's your
The
AT
land
on that?
speeders.
Let me see who's in range.
It's
I think your guys are
almost. What's he got? 45, right?
yeah,
On
so
the
I'll,
launchers,
the captain replaces his weapon with just the power weapon, right? Or does it add to the rocket launcher?
No, it adds to that.
Okay.
He gets what the base gets, and then he gets those things.
Okay, I know that's how it works for X-Arcs or Eldar. I wasn't sure if that brings it differently. So that would be
Yeah, he gets. That's all 45 inches.
yeah. The guys at the back, I don't think are gonna get it, but they can just. This guy can just get that guy.
Yeah.
I
So
think
he
it's
can.
this other guy in the back will not though.
No, he won't be able to.
Yeah, but
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and that's
being 7s, so
no. Remember, they can be hit by AP.
oh, that's right. So you do it on 6s.
Yeah, 5 on 6s.
5 on 6s, so we're firing AP at them, right?
Yeah, I would think you would want to. Why would you want to take AP 7?
No, I wouldn't.
I didn't think so.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Whoosh,
It
whoosh,
was
whoosh.
worth
You take a
But they take a blast marker
blast marker.
Yeah, that's worth something.
because you did shootify them.
Yeah.
Volley missiles is very disconcerting.
Even if you're whooshing along at a high rate of speed.
Oh,
Right.
now, Jim,
Mm-hmm.
Jim, I'm disappointed.
What?
I really thought that you would use some kind of visual blast marker.
I use
instead
it.
of
This is
counter.
my idiom. What are you talking about? This is
Yeah.
this is the sacred idiom.
It's also much more convenient, honestly.
Yeah. Well, no. See that compels me to show off my barrage template. Give me a
Okay.
second.
That's right. You showed me that the other day. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, there you go. There's the barrage template.
Oh,
Except-
there's more.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's 2 different sizes and
Oh no.
some.
No. See, that's not it. I can't believe that one.
Is that the wrong one?
Yeah. Where my template at?
Oh wait, do you have one that actually does an animated barrage?
Of course.
Oh,
course.
okay.
He's gonna find it.
Yeah. This is now very serious. So
That's
I-
the
if you can-
bona fides.
I want to know where I put my Where did I? Oh, I know darn well where it is. Hang on a second. Those are very nice barrage templates. I was very pleased with them. However, where did my? How?
I mean, we're done on our side. So if the
Yeah.
Yeah, Blood Angels.
do their thing,
I think
Ron,
they're
that's
done
you.
too, right?
Yep.
Or wait, did you move your land raiders?
I did.
No. The Blood Angels, sorry.
They have not.
Yeah.
They have not. They should have one left because they went second.
Yep.
Oh, I'm advancing. Sorry.
It's all right.
Here they come.
You don't go up to the guy. You go to the building, basically.
Basically, you drop the building down around their ears.
Yeah, if I have any disappointment with this rule set, which hasn't really disappointed me much, it has been the fact that there's nothing that allows the bigger guns to take down buildings. I do like the fact that Imperator Titans can step over buildings, provided they are no bigger than knee height.
Just like compare your model to the building.
Is it higher than its knees? If it has knees.
Well, you know what? That harkens back to a much earlier time of wargaming.
A gentler time, we would say.
Yes, I love that.
Would you like to shoot at them, Ron?
Yeah.
It looks like you're going to be entirely at 4+. Okay, you can't shoot them with the las cannon because that's AT.
No.
But you can get them with the bolters, so that's going to be
Bolters.
4 for 5+.
These two guys in the back are out of range.
Right, but these are twins.
Yeah, but the twins don't go 2 times.
Oh, I thought you said.
It is twins.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm reading the top thing again. The last cannons.
Yeah.
2 times.
The las cannons
Yeah,
are
two.
doubles. But yeah, so it's just 2 for 5. Nothing?
An equal 5.
All right. Anything else from either side? Is that everybody?
I think that's everybody.
All right, I have no reason to think that either of you would not take off the single thing you guys have got. Any reason to... Although you are... Well, okay, this is the thing. It's not clearly not stuck in my head. How close are you for that end of phase test? Why is that not here?
The rally?
That's not a... Oh, yeah, that is a rally. What am I saying?
Yeah.
There are enemies within 30. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So both sides will have to do a check, and they just can't roll a 1. So we'll have force Kyrgyz check, please.
Is that me?
Yep.
That's Jubal. Fergus is the land speeders.
Yeah. Okay, so Jubal. So I need to roll 1 die.
1 die, and you need anything but a 1.
6.
And that's off. And now your turn, Ron. These guys, are they within 30 of anybody?
No.
All right, so it's automatic. Anything else? Is that it?
So,
All right, initiatives.
here we go again.
OJ, your turn.
Yeah, boo. Hey,
Chrono,
There we go.
what do you say?
I think we want to go first.
You want to go first? Do it.
Do you want to try and make something happen over there, or
Well, I do have a whole bunch of land speeders that are fast with mega weapons.
that's true? And you could probably.
That's true. I did ask this when I first read the rules, why he didn't call them mega weapons.
Oh, what does he call them?
Macro. Yeah, but it's like, no, they're mega weapons. You're right, man.
I don't think you can get in range of the land speeder of the land raiders. You could definitely get in range of the Earth.
I swear to God, you are taunting me in the chat. I cannot believe it. You are so terrible.
I kind of want to Alpha Strike their spears for the Alpha Strike us, but it's kind of up to you what you want to do with them, I guess. You know?
Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that.
So who's coming in?
Force Kyrgyz
Kyrgyz.
is coming in.
Bring him on.
Yeah, they're gonna go ahead and I guess that order is a advance.
Yeah.
In advance. Very good.
Yep, tech land speeder is 35 centimeters,
Mhm.
and I need to get within 15. So.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
15 is like right there.
Right
But
here.
you have plenty. You have more than enough. You get within 10 if you want.
Well, I can get behind a building and just
Well,
pop up,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that's true.
But if you do though, you get the minus because if you use them to shoot.
That'd be double. Can he pop up as part of his advance move? Let me double check how that.
No,
reads.
I think he's got to do it at the start of his move,
Oh, okay. All right.
and then he stays popped up throughout the move.
Okay.
If I remember it correctly.
Then we're gonna get within range. We're gonna make sure we're within range.
Let me see. Let me look it up just because I'm curious.
No, I think they're right, but go right ahead.
A skimmer may declare that it is popping up at the start of any action that it takes. It may not pop up as part of a sustained fire or a marshal, but it may pop up when it goes onto Overwatch. Popping up counts as movement for the purpose of triggering fire. A skimmer that is popped up pops down in the conclusion of the action. So they stay in place, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
So you put them someplace, they stay in place. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's good. We're just gonna converge. Like any good cavalry squadron. I think I'm within range there. Within range there. Whoa, come back here.
It's a very counterintuitive thing, and I just love... I don't know if there's another system like this, where technically you're in melee range, but you've not... and you can be there, because remember, his Zoc is 10 inches, so that doesn't matter. You just can't get past him, right?
Right.
But you're still not in melee, and you don't have to be.
You just sit there and shoot.
Just sit there and shoot at each other. I like it.
All right, there we go. And we're going to shoot.
You don't say. 5 shots for 5. Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
5 shots for 5s.
Yeah, they're let's see.
It's a macro
5,
weapon.
not 4+?
No, it's 5+. Macro weapon 5+. The multi-melta.
Why would I fire macro weapons?
You have to. That's all you've got.
No, I got small arms.
Small arms is melee only.
They're still macro weapons because that's just the multi-melta being used in close combat.
Right. He'd have, but in order to use them in order to use them as the small. Well, the point is they're also small arm macro weapons if he engages. But at that point, you're not rolling 4+. You're rolling for a melee back and forth.
It's 5+ either way because it's MW 5+ and your firefight's 5+, so you wouldn't get a better score.
Oh, I see. I was looking at the wrong line.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 5+. I have
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 5+.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. I'm pretty sure this is what the White Scars would do.
Ow!
Oh, 3.
Just 3 died.
And that's additional blast markers too, right?
Already
Yep.
put down. So that breaks them. They have the option to withdraw at this time, so you can go a full move back run, or you can stay there, but all you can do is you can't shoot.
If you get shot at, it's very bad.
Yeah, you want to leave.
Their full movement.
They may, yeah,
Up to basically.
but they don't have to leave unless you want them to. Yeah, they come in and got blastoed, no doubt about it.
Macro weapons are nasty.
Good shooting first. Well, yeah.
Also, a very good dice roll. 3 out of 5 on a.
Yeah, that was a good.
I was going to say that was a good roll. So, White Scars, give them the initiative or try to keep it.
I want Overwatch. How's Overwatch work? Yeah.
Or you just declare it at the start of your turn.
Right. You can only Overwatch people who move. You can't Overwatch people who shoot.
Correct. You cannot Overwatch fire.
You want to try and keep it and see if you can put some missiles on the Land Raiders?
Yeah. I mean, I've got guys in range.
1d6, anything but a 1.
Go ahead and roll it.
They're your dude.
No, you're commanding them, right?
Well, first Jubal's yours.
Okay.
Oh, they may
Broken sword.
only do a hold action, which is a move or a shoot. So they're going to get to shoot anyway.
Yep. We'll
They
shoot.
will not get the sustained fire bonus.
Correct. They will not be able to do the magic sustained fire thing. 1, 2. Do we determine it's 5 guys?
Well, I think so.
One,
One of these
two,
guys
three,
in the back.
4, 5. Yeah.
Those guys, 2 guys in the back out of range.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
So
4.
it should be 4.
4 for 6s.
4 for 6s.
Wouldn't it be 7s? Because when they take the action, don't they have to get a minus? Don't they get a minus? Oh, they don't get a -1. Never mind.
Yeah, they don't get a -1 for hold. Basically,
Not a thing.
nothing. Oh,
But
class
they get
marker.
they get a marker. Yep.
Yep.
Over to the Blood Angels.
I can still shoot with that on there, right?
You can, but it requires you to roll for activation.
All right. Well, I'm rolling for activation.
Anything but a 1.
Great.
Sorry.
I want a
Oh,
new teammate.
the good news is they can still shoot.
They can still
Yeah.
shoot. They just can't use what they would have loved to have done, which is sustained fire.
Okay.
So you can fire AT or AP at those guys, so you're going to get to dump the load on them.
I'm doing AT on these.
You can
guys.
do all of it.
You can shoot everything you got if you want it.
Yeah, you've. Well, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Okay.
Anybody not in 30-inch range? That guy is the guy in the back.
Yeah,
He's
but
out.
he has his 45 range though. for his
Yeah,
twin lads.
yeah, and they're all 4s. So he's got 2, and then everybody else has 3, all for 4s. So it's 2, 11. Yeah, 11 for 4s. I wish
Ooh,
you.
this is gonna.
I wish you
This will
well.
probably be smart.
Why is it 4s instead of not 5s?
Because it's a
That's
4
what we
plus.
got.
It's all
What's
4 plus.
Okay, then this is what I'm forgetting. What's the firefight value then?
Firefight is melee only.
That's if you do an
Uh,
engage action and then you end up with a 15.
oh,
15.
Okay.
How many 4s,
Alright.
Ron?
7.
They have an AP? They do.
Who?
So they've got a. Okay, so you've got to pass out 7. So 1, 2, 3. Are those guys in range? Yeah. 4, 5. So everybody gets 1, and then you got to give somebody. Then you got to give 2 guys 1 extra. Joe.
Okay. Do I roll them individually?
You do. You do,
Okay.
but just somebody's got to check 2.
Okay, the first guy right here,
Mm-hmm.
he's going to check 2.
Okay.
Makes sense. He's close.
Yep, that's the way I'm going to do it.
2 for 4 plus.
Nope, he's dead. Next one gets 2.
Yep.
And bless. Saves
Uh,
1, but he dies.
Saves 1, but still dies.
That's
But
2.
it
It's 3 total.
Yeah.
1, 2.
And then
the
these
next
guys
down
get
one-
1 each.
1 each. Can I roll them all together?
You
or-
cannot, because it matters who you're killing.
Okay, so the next one in line,
Mm-hmm.
dead. Next one over, dead. Next one over.
Ooh.
Dead.
Wow, wiped them out. All right.
Next one
That's
over.
what you get.
That's
Oh my gosh.
came up and got spanked. No doubt about it.
Land Raiders are nasty.
Yeah, well, those
Well,
guys
yeah.
those guys came buzzing up because they saw speeders. They're like, hey, we can take speeders. And next thing you know, there's a force of land raiders. Ah.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Hello.
Okay, do you see what's behind the speeders?
So do you want to try to keep it, Blood Angels?
Yes.
Who's going to try to keep it?
OJ.
All right.
Who's going to try to do it?
Balon. No. RBL.
Force Barbiel, anything but a 1.
There you go.
There you go.
Still want a new partner?
After that,
See.
well, yeah, the jury is out.
Hey.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Did we say we can or we can't take vehicles over these? We
You
can't.
you can, but they're dangerous terrain. You must roll a 1d6, and if you roll a 1, you die.
You may not want to do that.
No. We are advancing, by the way. I'm sorry.
I gathered as much. That's all right.
All right, we'll take a shot.
I imagine the guys in the front have a shot. The guys in the back do
Yeah,
not.
the guys in the back don't.
Okay.
And he does have a shot there.
Oh, you brought up the juicer. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. What's he got though? What you fired?
He's got.
You gonna use the missile launcher, I imagine. Well, you've actually,
Well,
you've. That's an interesting choice because you can use the twin las
Actually-
cannons too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to use the last cannon against the armor.
Okay.
Can I shoot with him first?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can.
Okay,
You can
so
split it. You have to say, the reason it works on the speeders is you can shoot either at them.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else has to choose what they're shooting, AP or AT.
Okay. Yeah, so he's.
So you're going to fire AT. Just so you understand, you can't hit the infantry.
Right.
Okay. So you've got how many guys that can shoot?
Well, I'm sorry. So the whole force has to shoot AT?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's what I was asking is
Yeah.
if he can shoot separate from these guys.
No, he is in the force.
Okay. This one was out of range. All
Might
right.
as well go AP then against the infantry.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that then.
All right, so you've got 3 guys in the front, each one of them rolling for 5s. They got cover, so 6s.
Yeah,
And
the
then-
dreadnought's the same thing, right?
And then he's got an AP of 5. Yeah,
No,
that's
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's the same
6s.
thing.
Yeah, so it's 4 for 6s.
Oh, you got
hit.
2.
Nice.
Ooh, look at you.
I think it's going to be.
Get that
This
guy in the
guy-
front. Yeah, that works for me.
It's going left to right.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Saved. Saved.
look at you. Well done.
There you go.
All right,
Well,
I give it
love
a shot,
AJ.
though, AJ.
over to the... Yeah, nice advance, but good roll in there. Over to the scars.
Let me see.
Evening, Kurt.
Let's see. I will activate my land. I'll activate Force Ilcon,
Well, that's for free.
and they will advance.
Advance they must. Or advance they shall in any event.
Can armor hold objectives?
Yeah, any
Yeah.
guy can,
Mhm.
basically.
Okay. Could we have put the infantry in the land raiders? Because they have
Yep.
transport
Yeah,
capacity.
sure. Yes, you could.
Oh, well, they're part of the same. They have to be part of the same force, I thought.
Yeah, they have to be part.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to be part of the same formation. Yeah,
Oh, okay. So the scenario would have to have given them
exactly. Yeah.
infantry. Okay. I was gonna say, because you could screen those land raiders with infantry and keep them semi-protected. Really wanted to.
Yeah.
Not like they don't have that much armor, they do have a lot of armor.
You know what? We're gonna shoot at these guys. Well, yeah, we're gonna shoot these guys up with AT.
Oh, you're gonna shoot up the rhinos? Interesting. Interesting choice, sir. But that is 2 for each, so that's a total of 8. Ow. They can claim no cover because they don't get to cover with the infantry.
Maybe 8 for 4, I think.
Yeah, I would have to agree. 8 for 4.
A lot. 5.
So 3, and then OJ. Each one of these guys has to take 2. Each
No.
two of them must take 2.
Wait, say that again.
There are 5 hits, so these 3 each
I thought
get
there were
1.
3 hits.
There are 5 hits, so each one of them gets 1, and then 2 of the 3 have to take 2.
Just the center and the left one. We'll take the 2.
All right, where do you want to start?
Left to right.
All right, all saves on a 5.
Roll them individually, or
You roll them. Yeah, 2 at a. You're gonna roll 2, 2, 1.
Yep, and I'm fine with that. I just couldn't remember if I could roll them both at the same time.
Fail.
Fail.
Fail. And 1.
Pass.
Pass. Okay. Keep it or pass it.
I will pass it.
Blood Angels.
All right, Ron. Take this shot.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, sustained fire.
This is from Force Raylan, or from Balin. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right. First, Balin does have to roll to activate. Nope. So it can just shoot, but it does not get sustained fire.
Right.
Is it all 6?
Yep.
Yep. It's going to be all 6. The Rhino, I think, is just So that's
18.
6 for 6s. Yeah, 6 for 6s.
1.
Give me
I think this guy's close.
I can live with that. And what's his armor? 4+.
4 up. Rerolling a failure.
Yeah.
I will need that reroll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he will pass on the second
Oh,
go.
there we go.
Reinforced armor does not suck. Keep it or pass it, Blood Angels.
Ron. Oh, yeah. Cycles.
Yeah, I guys, these guys. Pass.
White Scars.
I guess it's Force Yurga at -1 because of the blast marker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right there, right there.
We're going to advance.
Dig it.
And we're going to...
You're gonna what?
We're going to shoot. I'm trying to figure out if I want to do AT or AP. I could do the same thing and try and shoot their cover off, so... Yeah, I think I'm going to go AT, try and shoot their cover off.
All in range?
Should be.
I'm only asking.
I'll maybe take the Dreadnought out. That'll give me...
So it's 6 for 6.
in the missile launch.
You are breaking up bad, my friend.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but you're super breaking up. What's your lag looking like? Oh, you're spiking. You are spiking horribly.
Pretty bad on what's going on. Music.
Yeah, you're at a full 1,000 ping to us. So. Got to hook you up with that sweet, sweet OJ internet. Oh, and there he goes.
I'm still here.
Okay, no, you're not. Not in the game, anyway. Did you log off?
me out.
Yeah, your Discord is super broken up.
Is it any better now?
Much.
Yeah.
Okay. I think my Wi-Fi card on my computer is being finicky.
Oh dear.
So I just was like, I'm just gonna plug it, hardwire it. We'll see how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, we're gonna fire. We're doing AT fire, and we should have
6 for 6, yeah.
number 6, including the.
Oh, you got homie. Yeah, sorry about
and then 1 for 4 because he's the last cannon.
He's got the last cannon, and so it's 7 for 6 and 1 for 4.
I'll roll 6s first.
Mm-hmm.
2 hits, not bad.
And 1 for 4.
And a hit.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. OJ? I'm assuming Barbiel is you.
Yeah.
Alas, the Rhiners are closer than the Dreadnoughts, so.
No.
Oh,
Wow.
Pew, pew,
Hey.
pew.
I feel your pain.
APC, a Knight of Evil. That's wow. 1 Rhino left on the table. Holy cow, those things are fragile. But I think we knew they were. All right.
Well, they're just M113s.
They're just in 113s.
Aluminum, for God's sake.
Goodness me. Okay, so is that all of? I think that's all the scars. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
What you can do here, Ron, with Basilisk, is give them a shot, and you can do. One of the things I would probably recommend to you is that you do a martial action, which is a regroup.
Yes.
First, you got to activate them.
All right. I now activate them.
No, you have to roll for that.
Can't blame me for trying.
And they do activate, and then you can do a marshalling action, which is rolling. It's 2d6 and taking the high one, if memory serves.
That sounds correct.
2d6, you get the high one back. It's all of them.
Ooh.
Yep.
Marshall is very powerful, but
Yeah.
Well, but it also, in a game that typically only lasts 5 turns,
yeah, it's true.
taking a whole turn to get points back, that could turn you into a fast grease spot.
Yeah. True.
All right, anybody else? Nope, that's it. All right, speaking of end of turn, these land raiders within 30 centimeters, or inches, yeah, they are. So, Ron, anything but a 1 to get rid of that blast marker? Keep it. OJ, anything but a 1 to get rid of half of them? Round
Nope.
down. Dude, how about these guys?
Yep.
Well, Angels seem to have suddenly
Their morale in the face of the White Scar advance. How about these boys? Anything but a 1 from Force Ilkan?
Let's take a look. 2.
They're fine. Peek over here. Force Yurga.
Oh, they're not.
Oh,
doing
they're
so hot.
they're gonna keep theirs, and they don't
Little
got
black.
nothing. Initiative, please.
Here we go. Boo hiss.
Yay, we got it.
All right, Ron, you first.
Well, we can choose to go first. Well, they won't let us go first.
We're going first.
All right, now
Oh,
I want to declare this. This is important. I believe at the start of the turn, only the White Scars are within 15 inches of this.
Right.
So if they're the only ones within 15 inches of it at the end of the turn, they will have won the game.
I thought they had to be also. Oh no, because their objective marker.
They've got their objective marker, and they'll have this.
Right.
But they have to have it the whole turn. They have to have it from the beginning to the end, so we'll see.
Do you want to go? Or do you want me to go?
I'll go ahead and try.
What you gonna do?
We will activate Force Balon.
What they gonna do? Sustain
Sustain
fire?
Fire. Yeah.
All right. Anything but a 1? Okay. So sustain fire is a +2.
+1 to hit.
+1 to hit. Yeah. Thank you. 6s usually, right? Yeah. So 5s.
Yep.
6 for 5s over at our
5
board.
for 5. They still have 3 blast markers. One of them is suppressed.
Oh, so he is. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. We haven't had a suppression.
No hits.
Not a 1. Wow. Attempt to keep it, run.
Yes.
All right. Anything but a 1?
Well, it depends on who he's activating.
Oh, good point.
Still-
Yep.
If it's anything but he's a 3 up then, because he's -1 for the blast marker.
Correct.
-1 for the.
Mm-hmm. Can't have a 1 or a 2.
Of course.
All they can do is shoot.
I think they can move or shoot or
Yes.
regroup.
In what world would they want to shoot? Or would they want to move, given their circumstances? Although, well, shooting at this point is really the only good option they've got.
Yeah. Yeah.
AP or it's just gonna be AP and those guys. Yeah.
AP. Yeah. Just the front.
AP at those guys, so it's 4 pluses. 1, 2, 3.
Only the front 2 are in range.
On the front.
Only the front 2. All right. 2. 2 for 5s.
No.
Wow.
I will put this blast marker on them.
All right. White scars.
Do you want to try something with your guys, or do you want me to keep rolling?
I can try and sustain fire back at these guys.
Okay. Go ahead.
They
four.
do have a marker now, so
Yep.
they do have to roll.
Okay.
Hey, Jim, you got all this from workshops on Steam, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody was asking in the chat.
Oh, who's that?
Kurt L.
Primrose, good to see you. Sunny Spain, jealous.
Okay, so
Yeah, these are all absolutely available on. There is nothing more available on TPS than 40K stuff. Just isn't. So 1, 2, 3. Did you get the guy in the back for 4? Is it 4?
He was last time.
All right, just only asking. So it's 4 with that with the missile launcher for you do an AP, yeah?
Yeah, or AT.
AT, got it. That's okay. Oh, right, that's tanks. Duh, sorry.
Yeah, AT
Sustained fire
and
for so it's 4 for 5s.
4 for 5.
Ooh, 1 hit.
Yeah, I'll take a hit.
All right, that'd be this guy. Run.
Yeah.
And it's a 4 plus. You get to re-roll it. Go again. He's good.
Bounced off that thick armor.
Reinforced armor, baby.
Yeah.
Keep it or lose it.
Oh. I'll lose it.
Blood Angels.
Ron, you wanna try activating these guys, your speeders? Oh, did you see my note in the chat?
Oh no, I didn't.
Because they automatically activate, right? Because they don't have any
They will, yep.
blast markers. I'm sorry, what's that, Jim?
Yes, they will.
So and they can double move, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
They can go 70.
Oh yeah, they can go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Give me 1 sec.
Tell you, this is one of those battles where the wrong guys wound up on the wrong side of the field. I'm absolutely certain that the guys that are facing these land raiders here, not in cover, are super enthusiastic about their situation.
All right, yeah, we'll activate these guys to go.
Rock and roll.
Double move.
Double move. Okay.
Oh, here they come.
Oh yeah. He's gonna make a break for the objective.
Wow, I can't believe you do something like that. So sneaky of him.
It's only a formation with 2. You shoot at him, and you take one out. You'll break the formation.
I could do that. I can't do something else, but I don't want him to get my objective though. So
Yeah, you may want to. Yeah, you might want to make that calculus.
If you're moving double
Yeah.
round, you can go 70 inches. You know that, right?
you
I
went,
did 70.
yeah, he started all the way back here.
Did he?
Started-
Okay. Keep it or lose it. Blood Angels.
We'll try.
Yeah.
To keep it.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's try to keep it.
Who's going to try to keep
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Well,
I'm
Mike's the only
one
one.
that anything.
All right, the only one. So as Chrono correctly pointed out, that's good
Three
enough.
on the screws.
It's good enough.
And so, where's Babylon?
hmm
RBL, excuse me.
You rolled for him.
You already rolled for him. You rolled a 3.
You rolled 3, Mike. You're good.
Oh, I thought I rolled to maintain the activation.
No, that was it. That's it.
It's one. It's one
Oh,
the same.
one.
Same roll.
One
Yeah.
and the same.
You did good.
All right.
Oh, they're advancing. Here they come.
Well, they kind of have to.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh,
you
look.
You requisitioned a Thunderhawk strike, right?
I got more other bombers coming right in.
All right. We were advancing, obviously. Should I force Durga?
And that's you're using it for
AP.
anti-personnel. Yeah.
Yes. AP.
So that's a total of 6 there,
Plus the.
plus a single. Yeah, single. So that's 6, 7. 7 for 6s.
Ooh.
Ooh.
3.
Oh,
3.
that's a good roll.
1, 2, 3.
See if we stick it.
I will go left to right.
As you wish.
Save 1.
Mm-hmm.
Save 2. And last guy dies.
Good saves, though. You've had some very
Yeah, no
good
kidding.
saves.
My saves have been very good tonight.
Mm-hmm. Over to the White Scars.
Okay. I'm gonna try something really quick and we'll see how this goes. Actually, these guys, Balon already activated, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I'm going to activate Force Heal Conjure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you go to assault him.
Well, hello.
No,
No,
he's gonna
I'm gonna-
claim a crossfire.
I'm going to crossfire him.
It's still not a crossfire though, because it's got to cross. It's got to cross in a gap in a formation or across the formation.
Yeah.
Or you,
I'm working
across
on it.
the unit in the formation,
Yeah.
not the whole formation.
No, that's true.
These guys are finicky, then we'll get picked up.
Back rear. Back left. Back right. Sorry. There you go. That's a crossfire. I feel better. Thank you.
He's hovering. My angle's bad for some reason.
Yeah, it's just that your ankle's bad.
I gotta say, the person who put these models together was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Well, one group of them are clearly guys who took skins out of Dawn of War.
That's okay.
No, I don't care where you get them from. I recognize them almost instantly. And some of them are acts of love, like these white scars, which are not as well developed, but clearly somebody wanted to have white scars, which is nice. So the question is it 45 inches or less from... It is! So that's a crossfire, kids!
The first time we've had one.
That's how crossfire works. What does crossfire do, Chrono? Tell us all.
Well, let me double check. It's been a while. All units in formation caught in a crossfire suffer a -1 save modifier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the big thing. It's a -1 save.
In addition, a formation caught in a crossfire attack receives 2 blast markers for the first unit destroyed by the attack rather than just 1. So if you fail a save, you will receive 2 additional 2 instead of additional.
But it's the big deal is. Hang on a second though. What's going on here? Oh, that's just fire. Okay.
There's fire on the
I
ground.
don't know why I have
Done.
just. No.
Oh God, what have you done?
No. I just think. Oh, those fires shouldn't be mobile. Stop it, Dalinar. That's what's going on. Like, those shouldn't be mobile.
Stop setting my land areas on fire.
Half these fires are mobile, Jim, just so you know.
Yeah, and you know what would be great if people didn't mess with them?
Yeah, guys, come on, stop being kids.
This is like I go look at my rule book and I look up and you turn my land area over. And you're
Like, why is it?
Like, hey, wait a minute.
Why? Yeah, I was like, what the heck? Okay, so this is gonna be bad for those.
It's 4 for 4, I think.
So I'm just looking at it, just because. That's right. They have a bunch of AT stuff, but they don't have that much AP stuff. Yeah, 4 for 4.
Ooh.
All of them. Ugh. All right, so
Ice are hot tonight. Good lord.
yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
I
they
think
are.
it's pretty clear. Now, the one thing is, you're gonna get the guy with the invulnerable save. Oh no, he's not. He's not the leader. I'm sorry.
He's over here.
He's just a cool sergeant. Never mind. So, Ron, why don't we, or OJ, why don't we start here?
3.
Dead. Here.
Saves.
Saves.
Dead.
And that's it.
No, there's one more.
Oh, that's right. You got one more. And that
dead.
is also a fail.
Oh, on a 4?
Yep, because you're caught in a crossfire.
Oh.
And they.
I gave them 2 for that.
Okay.
And that is going to break them.
That's
They
the game.
don't have.
No, it won't.
Yeah, well.
They've got 4. They got 4 models left.
No, wait. Now they don't. Those were their deads.
Why?
No.
No, one of these he saved.
He saved
Yeah,
one.
one-
They should be.
one
They
is
should have 3 stands left. He rolled a 6 on the save.
You hit him
4 times.
Ah.
Failed 3 checks.
because the commander died.
They're not broken, but they are pretty shot up.
And they're Space Marines, so it counts double. That's the deal. Just in case you don't know, Ron, they shall know no fear. Prevents them from they take 2 hits before they break. I thought they were down to 3.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, normally it's 1 blast marker per stand will break you. The Space Marines get to double it, so they're much more resilient.
It's that transhuman biology.
That's well, right. Hello.
Yeah.
All right. That would be it there. Anything else? Who's got? Does anybody have any move?
I still have Jurga. I haven't done anything with Jurga yet.
Do the bloody? I'm just curious. Do the Blood Angels are done, right?
Yes.
Correct.
All right, Jurga, go.
Don't forget those land speeders over here.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about it. Although if I shoot these guys up, we'll win anyway because they won only 1/15 of the objective.
True.
Trying to figure out how we get to
yeah,
last
that's true.
week.
So.
What was that, Mike?
I was just trying to figure out how we got.
Oh
to
no!
last week.
I can't do anything but shoot anyway.
How you got what, Mike?
if we had 4 units left, right, and they had 3, we went first.
You doubled up.
We doubled up each time, remember?
Did we do it each time?
Yep.
Oh yeah. We
Yep.
did. Okay, that's right.
That is one of the disadvantages. of
I
doubling up.
missed that first double up.
Mhm.
That's the one I was.
All right, so all you can
Yeah,
do
'cause-
is shoot.
We're
And-
gonna
I
we're gonna
know.
we're gonna AP the. I mean, this is tough. I'm not sure I can kill him. It's a problem because they have a high save. But
Well, you can drive them off. You only
That's
have to kill
true.
one of them.
if I get at least one kill, they'll drive him off. So, and I still get the crossfire effect.
You
so.
do. Mhm.
So yeah, we'll load AP into these guys. So it should be
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope,
6
suppression.
plus. Oh yeah, that's right.
And so
Why
he-
aren't you firing the rhinos?
you can't.
Yeah,
They can only
range.
fire in melee. They're no good. They're no good at range.
They
And
only
the-
have small arms.
Oh, do they?
Yep.
and
Yeah.
the range is only 15 anyways.
Well, that
Yes,
but that
big
15
heads,
is
small
only for engagement. You can't use them.
Right, but I'm just saying though that they're out of that 15-inch range.
Yeah. But like I say, you can't use them at all at range.
Okay, I gotcha.
And the dreadnought is actually suppressed. He's furthest to the rear, so.
Oh. So it's gonna be 5 for 5 then.
Yeah.
Ooh! Wow!
Oh my
Really?
You are ridiculous.
I know.
Yeah.
It makes up for some of my other rolls.
You are
I
ridiculous.
That's a table flip.
That's it. I'm flipping it.
3, 1, 2, 3. So everybody gets 3, and then 2 get 2.
No, it's they each get
Crap.
2.
I
No,
thought you had 5.
Yeah, I had 5, so it's gonna be 2, 2, 1.
That's what I said.
I thought you said 3.
Mm-mm. Yeah,
Alright.
3 get 1, and 2 get 2.
Okay, I thought you said. Are you saying everybody gets 3? I'm like, wait a minute, wait, that's a little too many.
Just put the 3 here.
No, you can't. It's got to be 2, 2, 1.
Oh, I thought you said 3.
No, it's 2, 2, 2, 1.
That's fine.
You need 5s, unfortunately. So, oh, that guy saves.
Pass.
Fail. Fail.
So they're
They break.
way
So
broken.
that's the game. Yep, so that's it.
Yeah, that's game ball.
That's game.
They're gonna have to fall back, and then
Yeah, it's but there's also no blood angels left. Yeah, this was a very, very well. First of all, a hot hand from Chrono, thumbs up.
yeah, no kidding.
Number 2, the alpha strike on the speeders was a big deal, even though they got punched out, and the fact that Force Baelish got stuck over here hard.
Yeah, if they could move.
Rowan
they could-
knows. Yeah.
Yeah,
Rowan
because
knows one.
they were in a
Killing
useless situation. First of all, it is clear using these guys against infantry is a phenomenal waste of time. Using them against infantry when you're literally firing 2 at 4+ against tanks, using them against infantry, especially when you can only fire 2 to the front, not a good deal. Those guys are no more powerful than tactical marines that way.
They're a little bit. They have a slightly better chance to hit, but yeah, otherwise than that, they
No,
have
they
less
don't.
numbers.
No, they
though,
don't.
so-
Oh, that's right. They got 1 better. That's right. Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's still
they're
just
4 up.
it's 1 shot.
Yeah, so
It's
they're,
1 shot.
So they're,
yeah.
they're okay against infantry. They're much better against vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more fire. What time do we find ourselves at?
It's
Oh, it's
TS
9 o'clock. Ah, boo. All right. Well, what we're going to do, because I want to build it into something that we're going to do later, we're going to spend the rest of the time, our little bit of time together. Oh, I'm sad, because I was looking forward to, well, I had fun. I thought this was another fun scenario. Good training.
Really refreshing my memory.
Good. That's what we're here to do. Yeah, I wanted to
Yeah,
show.
this one.
Yeah, here we go. And there it is. Joe?
Okay, I like that.
Oh boy.
God, it makes the
Yep.
whole screen light up.
Yep, I'm for it.
There's the Gargant.
What do we have here today? Why, today we have the orcs, and in fact, named by Velker. Hi, Velker.
Hello.
He's Shooty Bugger 45.
He should be bugger 45.
Because Velker's conclusion was...
Can't count to 9,000.
Right. They were never going to count to 9,000. They quit at 45, so he is Shooty Bugger 45.
45? No, those guys are pretty smart folks at 45.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'd say, well, now there's probably 9 of them in the group.
They, the Blood Marine, the Blood Angels, having discovered that the Orcs are bringing a Gargant, brought along Devastators,
Oh, there you go.
including, parenthetically, a commander, a captain, no less. They also they brought along 2 tack squads and more Land Raiders. But before we close out tonight, we have to learn about war engines. So everybody take your notes, because I want to be able to jump right into war engines when we get back together to learn more about this. War engine movement. They follow the same basic rules. War engines that fail a dangerous test suffer a hit. We'll talk about that in a second. They usually operate as single units, not a surprise. Some smaller ones can operate in formations, but they count in coherency distance if they are within a distance equal to their starting damage capacity times 5 inches.
Good lord.
So a Baneblade that has a 3 can be within 15 inches. In order to lose their Zoc, they must be charged by a number of units equal to their starting damage capacity.
Oh my god.
So,
Units?
just,
Oh my god.
just in case, yeah, they have to be... So in the case of our guy, the Orc Great Gargant, you will see he must be charged by 12 units to lose his Zoc.
Wow.
Okay. They are capable of transporting units, not relevant in this instance. Although it is funny how it works. Shooting. Normally, you may only allocate 1 hit to a unit in a formation until all units in the formation have been allocated 1 hit each. This doesn't apply to war engines. Instead, the defender allocates a number of hits equal to its starting damage capacity before he allocates any other hits to units. So in this case, we have a 12. So you'd have to do 12 hits before it goes anywhere else. If it includes both war engines and non-war engines, the attacker must state whether any attacks you make on the formation will be directed at the war engine or the other units. Templates. Normally, these weapons attack each unit that falls under the template. However, due to its huge size, if a war engine lies directly under the center of a template, it is subject to a number of attacks equal to half its starting damage capacity, rounding up. So they take a pounding from templates if it's under the center. The number of hits is shown by its damage capacity. It reduces it by 1 for each hit it does not save. It is only destroyed when it gets down to 0. The weapons used in Epic are so destructive that they have the ability to destroy or damage even the largest target if they hit the right place. For each hit you score on a war engine, you roll a d6. On a roll of 1 to 5, it's a normal point. On a roll of 6, the hit has caused critical damage. The war engine still loses a point, but in addition suffers a critical hit. Each war engine has unique damages, critical damages. Each time they lose a point of damage, the formation is a part of gets a blast marker. If it is destroyed by a critical hit, the formation receives a number of extra blast markers equal to its damage capacity that it would have had were it not destroyed. This is the equivalent of it basically raining debris over everybody nearby.
Wow.
You must have enough blast markers equal again to its damage capacity to suppress or break it. Add the starting damage capacity of any functioning war engines in a formation in order to find out how many blast markers are required to break it. A broken war engine is assumed to have a number of blast markers equal to its starting damage capacity. If there are any enemy units within 15 inches of the war engine after it makes a withdrawal, it gets an extra point of damage, no save allowed, for each unit that is within that distance. This is them shooting at their backs. Some units are armed with Titan killer weapons. They are capable of taking down a weapon in a single shot. Enemy units hit by such weapons do not get a cover or armor save, even if they have reinforced armor. They are the equivalent of macro weapons. They will usually have a dice roll noted in brackets on their datasheet. For example, the volcano cannon mounted on the shadow sword is noted as being a Titan killer D3. If such a weapon hits a war engine, the war engine suffers damage equal to the roll of the appropriate die. It's additional. And each one does potentially cause a critical hit. War engines may assault. It is allowed to barge any non-war engine unit belonging to the target formation out of the way and carry on with its charge. Move the war engine as far as you like and place any units that were barged out of the way as close as you can to their starting point, while still touching the base of the war engine that so rudely pushed them aside. Thank you, Jervis. It may barge can barge aside 2 per point of starting damage capacity.
Oh my god. This Gargan is like, I'm just going to push through the whole formation. Don't mind me.
Yeah, don't mind me.
Like the guy at the movie theater.
Instead of rolling a single hit die for each war engine in an assault, roll a number of hit dice equal to, that's right, damage capacity. I can't see close assaulting the Gargant. I can't. You may choose to split these between close combat and firefight rolls as you see fit, but close combat rolls only hit enemy units in base contact. When working out the result of an assault that includes a war engine, count each point of damage inflicted on it as a casualty. Each surviving war engine counts as a number of units equal to the starting damage capacity when working out if one side outnumbers the other. Where are them void shields? Where is that? That's the only thing I think we haven't covered.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where that is. I'm trying to find it.
Not a void. I need void.
Check the website. Oh, there it is. Imperial Void Shields.
What page is that?
I'm looking. This is not the main rule doc. This is the rulebook section 5.
Okay, give it to me.
That special rule 5.4.1 Imperial Void Shields.
This is not Imperial, but
yeah, I mean it's the same.
It's
thing.
probably the same thing. Yeah.
Each void shield will automatically stop 1 point of damage and then go down. Do not make armor saves or damage stopped by void shields, nor allocate blast markers. Once all the shields have been knocked down, the Titan may be damaged normally. You may make saving throws against any hits that are scored. Hits from close combat ignore void shields, but units using their firefight values must first knock down any shields before they can damage the Titan. Shields that have been knocked down can be repaired. Each Titan can repair 1 down void shield in the end phase of each turn. In addition, if a Titan regroups, it can use the dice roll to either repair the void shield or remove blast markers. For example, if you rolled a 2, you could repair 2 shields, remove 2 blast markers, or repair 1 shield and remove a single blast marker.
Wow.
Void shields and power fields are nasty.
So, yes, and our guy, the Shooty Bugger 45, has D6 plus 6, so we'll have to roll to see how many he has.
Well, that's why you assault a Titan.
I guess, yeah, because you don't
bypass
have
its
to.
void shields.
Yeah, but I only have so many Space Marines. I'm just
Well done, Fat.
and the scenario, interestingly enough, is the ogre scenario, except there's not 1 CP but 2.
I found the Orc power field.
Excellent. Let's hear it.
Power fields work in exactly the same manner as Imperial Void Shields, with a sole exception that they may not be repaired once they've been knocked down by a hit, and will instead remain down for the remainder of the battle, presumably because the mech boys are busy hitting things with wrenches or something.
Orcs have a strategy of 3, and all formations have an initiative of 3. The gaming area and victory conditions. The game carries on until Core Grinder is destroyed, which is, by the way, just the Gargant, or both objectives have been demolished. If the Space Marines destroy Core Grinder without losing either bunker, they win. If one is destroyed, the game is a draw. The Orcs destroy both bunkers, they win. 2 special rules. We finally have non-Space Marine special rules. Mob rule. Orcs believe that as long as there's a bunch of them still fighting together, slightly more than they can count up to is ideal, then there's always a chance that they'll prevail, no matter the odds. To represent this, Orc formations with more than 5 units, i.e., too many to count on the fingers of one hand, not including Gretchens or big guns, get a +1 modifier to any rally roll. And any formations with more than 10 such units get a +2. War engines count each point of starting damage capacity as a unit. So this bugger will get a +2. Also, the power of the Wa. Orcs are not noted for their organizational abilities, and they usually have a pretty low initiative rating. However, if there is one thing that will galvanize an Orc warband, it's the thought of a good punch-up. Because of this, Orc formations that are attempting to take engage or double actions get a +2 modifier to their action test roll. Orc flyboys similarly relish the chance to shoot things up and receive a +2 modifier to their action test roll when attempting to carry out interception or ground attack actions. The bunkers, parenthetically, are immobile. They have an armor of 4, and they have 3 damage capacity, so they take 3 hits before they die. And if we take a look at the chart, which this is the first thing I ever had to pull the chart for because it's just too big for the tooltip. This Gargant has all the toys. The one thing it does have is a fixed forward arc, which means it shoots 45 degrees out its front.
And it gets either the twin super guns or one twin super gun and a lifted dropper.
Right, and in this one has the single twin super gun and a single lifted dropper. I figured I would go with the model. It has the lifted dropper.
That's basically a big claw thing, right?
Yeah, that picks things up and puts them down. That's why it's an assault weapon. Yes, it's not subtle.
So it gets extra attack and also has a ranged attack of apparently. I mean, I guess it's got that little.
It's got a laser thingy inside it.
Oh, okay, of course.
See, it's got a glowy laser thing.
Oh my god, and it has like two barrage weapons.
Oh yeah.
It just drops templates.
I'm very, very curious to know what the plan of our beloved Space Marines will be to take on this sucker.
Nuke it from orbit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get like a Void Cruiser support here or something?
Answer? No.
Battleship.
Yeah, I mean you've got
Barge is occupied.
You've got the missile launchers. You've got missile launchers left and right.
Well, you also love las cannons.
And you've got a boatload of las cannons. But short of that, and the other thing is you can get behind this creature such that he wouldn't be able to see you.
Like that's a viable strategy.
Well, I'm looking for Plan B, man. I don't.
I will simply take the Force Commander and enter into melee because I have a power weapon.
I'm going in there with a power weapon.
You know what? This is where you need those speeders. Because they've got that fast movement and they have the macro weapon.
Yeah, and just zip around it and shoot it up.
Yeah, just shoot it from the back. Stay out of its arc.
Or air speeders with cables and just.
It probably work against the Gargant, honestly. Well, it seems like it has a pretty relatively low center of gravity, all things considered.
Yeah, I just don't think it's good. Well, it doesn't class as a walker, if I recall correctly. Or does it?
It shuffles.
Yeah, nope, it is a walker. It is a walker. Yeah.
I love the orc. The orc stuff is so amazing.
Yep. So, yeah, this is a pretty terrifying and wonderful landscape, and we will visit it soon. We will visit it very, very soon. I know. Let's get a last shot of this just because I like that so much, especially with the... See, now I have the exploding barrage template.
Your cred is restored.
Thank you. Awesome. There it is. Thank you all. Tomorrow, I hope we're gonna play Wargame Design Studios Battle of Quatre Bras for Campaign Waterloo. We made some great progress last week, and I hope to make some more. I think actually we're gonna come to cases tomorrow. I really do, if we get a chance to play. And on Saturday, the Battle of Osborne-Essling. The Battle of Osborne-Essling. For what? Valor and Fortitude 2.8. Lots of new rules, folks, and even some new rules we got today. So thanks for coming along for our epic Armageddon ride. It's been fun. Thanks to those who played. Thanks to those who watched. Until we meet again, please take care of yourselves and one another. We will talk soon. Pause. Pause.
Good night, Ian Jackson.